What's up, party people? This is Mo Royce of Tragedy, the all-metal tribute to the Bee Gees and beyond.
This is Fuzzy Crocklins of the Swamp Records.
This is Matt Price, and I play guitar for Behold the Monolith and All Souls.
Hello, guys. I'm Martin from Pure Sonic Outcast.
Hey, this is Rick Huno from Exodus.
Hi, this is Heather of Happy Hour with Heather and Guest.
This is Eric Nagelbed of Onocore, and you're listening to Sarah Whizbanger. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. This is Ryan, the Macho Man Ogle from Clawhammer PR. Get it!
Are we rolling? This is Max from Dead Panda, and
this is Jeff from Dead Panda.
This is Stacy Savage, and you're listening to the Whizbanger Show.
Hey, all you cauldron stirrers out there. This is Gabriel from Gorilla Wizard.
This is Trez from Mares of Thrace, and you're listening to the Whizbanger Show. Black Lives Matter, and eat the rich.
Hey, all of you heavy metal weirdos. This is Graham of Beldom and current bassist of Harvest of Ash and Sleeping Tigers here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And you're listening to the Whizbanger Show.
Hi there, everyone. This is Glórach from 1945. You are listening to the Whizbanger Show.
Hi, I'm Ross Ferguson.
I'm Mark Russell.
We're with Citizen Rage from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Hey, everyone. This is Sarah.
And Vincent from Smolder.
I'm Lady Ethel, and I thought you should know. Sarah Doug's got you stressed off the phone.
You are listening to the Whizbanger Show.
Stay heavy.
Get Whizbang.
Hello, humans. This is Alhuzzred, the Southeast Asian vampire from Singapore. You are listening to my next victim, Sarah, as she spins more delicious bands on the Whizbanger Show.
is up, everybody? What's up? What's up? It's Sarah Whizbanger, and you are tuned into the Whizbanger Show Subterranean Soundwaves edition, which is one of my favorite shows to do because it features all independent bands, no labels. There are a couple of PRs involved every time I do one of these shows, but mostly it's all unknown, or not unknown, but unsigned bands, sometimes by their own volition. Sometimes bands are seeking out labels and support. So if you like what you hear today, please get in touch with me. Go on over to the Whizbanger Socials or the Whizbanger website at thewhizbangershow.com, where you can also sign up for the Banger Blast, the newsletter of the Whizbanger Show, and reach out to these bands, like them, follow them, engage with them, tell them where you heard of them first right here on the Whizbanger Show. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And let me tell you who you heard. Off to a great start, as always, on the Whizbanger Show. Okay, that was like a double dose because today's show is nearly all doom. Like, just turned out that way. No, I didn't plan it. I even have a doom show lined up, and only a few of these bands were on there. Just happened that this was who was in my roster coffers today. All right, that was my pal Alhuzzred from Singapore, and I want to thank you so much for doing that ripping ident for the Whizbanger Show. That's got to be up there with my favorites for Shizzo. And this is his new track, dropped in November of last year. It was a split he did with Pvriah, also from Singapore and Transylvania. This is a one-human band, Rip Alhuzzred from Singapore. You can find him on Bandcamp, and that's Alhuzzred. Alhuzzred. Also on Facebook at RipXXX Alhuzzred, and he's got a blogspot website, Alhuzzred, and then also on Instagram. I interviewed him in August of last year. God, was it that long ago? My goodness. I interviewed him in August of last year. You can find it in the Banger Blast interview. If by going to the Banger, just go Substack the Whizbanger Show, or look up the Whizbanger Show Banger Blast. You'll find it. There's links to it all over the place. You can sign up for it directly on the website at thewhizbangershow.com. I really only had these two heavy metal tracks, and I thought I could wait till next week for Bandcamp Friday Pre-Funk, or I could kick the show off today, which is mostly doom with a little bit of heavy metal. Why not? The top of the set was a band called Hunter. They're from Belgium, and I played the track for you, Wicked, which is a single that released in their 2023 album, also called Wicked. It's the title track. This is an independent band. They're all independent today. Every band is independent today. All underground, independent, unsigned bands. I got this from HardLife Promotion, and they're on the web at huntermetal.be for Belgium. They have Facebook, YouTube, Hunter Metal on Bandcamp, and Instagram, huntermetal.be. So that's your daily dose of heavy metal, brought to you by the Whizbanger Show, Subterranean Soundwaves edition, number 251. I came back last week after a 6-week or so hiatus. So the 250th show, it's a long one, can be heard by going to the SoundCloud page or by going to the archives page and there's my phone, on the whizbangershow.com. And that will also lead you to the SoundCloud page where all of my music podcasts lay now. I am working on getting these blasted out onto Spotify and YouTube. I don't know why it's so complicated. I have all the permission. It's all legal now, but it's a bitch. It's a beast and a bitch. So if you have any tips, man, get at me because I need to know. All right, let's go to Canada and listen to a band called Acid Moth with the track Tale of Madness. This was released in 2024, in March last year. It was a single, and they're at Acid Moth 1, that's the number 1 on Bandcamp, Acid Moth on Facebook, and Acid Moth Band on Instagram. Once again, please interact with, follow, and engage with these bands. Let them know you heard them on the Whizbanger Show. Follow them, like them, see what they're up to, and support all of these independent underground bands. I am Sarah Whizbanger, your host with the most, and my music right now. We're listening to John Carpenter's Lost Themes. But I'm just going to let this roll. Oh, well, you know what? Why not? Let's put one on here. And that's all we have to say about that. Got lots and lots more in store for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sit back, relax. Let me ease you on into your weekend. Oh, before I forget, and I'll say this again later, but this is coming out on Thursday the 27th because tomorrow it's an economic blackout day and I'm participating in that by not doing anything. I'm just going to sit and read a book all day. A real book, not on my Kindle. All right, so economic blackout day is tomorrow, February 28th. Please participate. It's a slight general strike, and I hope everybody participates and gets mad and votes with their dollar by not spending any dollars. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me, and away we go. Here is Acid Moth with Tale of Madness on the Whizbanger Show, Subterranean Soundwaves.
Get
we are off to a great start. I think we've hit 3 continents just in the first few songs. We have been to Singapore, and we've been to Belgium, and we've been to Canada, and we just went to Russia. Wow, good start. Good start of the Whizbanger Show Subterranean Soundwaves edition, releasing early this week so that I can participate and invite you to participate in tomorrow's economic blackout, the 28th of February. So it is the 27th of February. You're getting this in the afternoon, Pacific Standard Time. And that was Tombweed with the track Swine. These cats are from Tomsk, Russia, and this album was released independently last year called Come With Us. Tombweed can be found on Bandcamp, Facebook, and Instagram at Tombweed or Tombweed Band. Please follow and engage with this band. Definitely a band from Russia. Get at these cats and let them know you heard them on the Whizbanger Show. I think that'll mean a lot to them. So that Tombweed with Swine. Top of the set, Acid Moth with Tale of Madness. They're from Quebec, Canada. I played a Quebec band last week, and I think that they were my band of the week. Whizbanger of the Week. I got a Whizbanger of the Week coming at you this show today, later on. Let's see. Acid Moth Tale of Madness was a single that came out in March of last year, and it can be purchased on their Bandcamp page, Acid Moth 1. That's the number 1, Acid Moth 1. Facebook, Acid Moth. Instagram, Acid Moth Band. Well, let's go to the good old USA for our next track. This is a band from North Carolina. They're called Sixyearhex, and that's spelled all one word all over the socials. Their Instagram, Facebook, and Bandcamp. Sixyearhex from North Carolina. I'm gonna play the track for you. Oh, I love this song so much. I just remembered listening to it because I listened to the whole album, and then this one just was like the standout for me. It's called Make It Make Sense. And this was released on Halloween last year on their album Under the Glow, of course, independent, because all the bands you hear today are independent. It is the Subterranean Soundwaves edition. All right, let's get on with the getting on. Here is Sixyearhex with Make It Make Sense. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me today on this very special edition of the Subterranean Soundwaves of the Whizbanger Show. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, y'all. Sarah Whizbanger here of the Whizbanger Show, the Subterranean Soundwaves edition. All independent bands coming at you today. And it's just a doom fest. I don't know, man. I did not do that on purpose. It just happened. It just happened. So, you know, I'm okay with doom all day. Why not? That was a band from Barcelona, Spain. Again, all over the world today. They're called Dopemancer, and I played the track for you, Demon Born. Dopemancer is all one word. They can be found on Bandcamp and Instagram, Dopemancer Doom. And I played the track for you, Demon Born. That was a single that was released in August of last year. Before that was Sixyearhex from North Carolina in the U.S. with the track Make It Make Sense off their October 31st, 2024 album, Under the Glow, released independently as all the bands are today because it is the Subterranean Soundwaves edition. Sixyearhex is on Bandcamp, Facebook, and Instagram. Go interact with those cats and follow them and let them know that you heard them on the Whizbanger Show. And next up, we're going to Wales. We're going to Swansea, Wales, with a band called, I'm assuming it's pronounced Pvriah, but it's spelled Pvriah, kind of like Cavalt. Pvriah. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to play the track for you, Mammoth Stomp, and I got this from Gary over at SandPR. They have a link tree, Pvrih. They also have a Facebook and Instagram with the moniker Pvriah official, Pvriah. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging with me. If you like what you're hearing underneath me today, this is the soundtrack to, sorry, it's not a soundtrack. It's John Carpenter's Lost Themes. And you can get it on Bandcamp, John Carpenter's Lost Themes. All right. This goes out to Gene Hackman and his lovely wife and dog who died, were found, I think, today, actually, or yesterday in their home in Santa Fe. I'm in New Mexico right now in Albuquerque. And yeah, his wife was a very famous composer. What was her name? Oh, goodness me. I had her name in my head because I was talking about this with some friends of mine. And yeah, he died yesterday. He was found yesterday in his home with his wife, Betsy Arakawa. And she was a really famous classical composer, and just heartbreaking news. I'm a Gene Hackman fan. I've seen everything he's ever done, and I love him so much. I toggle between my favorite being his character as Lex Luthor or Royal Tenenbaum. I'm not sure which. Anyway, yeah, just horns up to that motherfucker for bringing me so much joy throughout my life, and I hope it was an easy and peaceful demise. All right, and which is, you know, apropos of the world right now, the track beneath me is called Fallen, and that, so good timing there. So peace out, Sir Hackman. You were a joy, and I hope everybody celebrates you today. All right, here we go. Let's go listen to Pvriah from Wales. I'm Sarah Whizbanger, your host for the most. You are listening to the day early edition release of the Whizbanger Show, Subterranean Soundwaves, because tomorrow we are participating in the economic blackout. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me today. I sure do appreciate your company. moving right along today. We are just about halfway through the show, a little more than halfway, I think, actually. That was a band from Belgium, another band from Belgium, from East Flanders. And, you know, I got this. They're called LowMad, all one word, LowMad on Bandcamp, Instagram, and Facebook, LowMad Punks. So I got this, and they were, like, labeled as Doom, and I thought, no, they're not. This is not really a Doom band. Although they've got some kind of post-punk Doom. I didn't know where to put this band, so I was like, why not right in the middle of the show? I'm a big fan. I love this band. They had a release in December of last year called Lost, and I got this from HardLife Promotion, so thanks so much, Mike. LowMad, I played the track for you, Kaleidoscope Dreams, which is on the album Lost. I'm doing a lot of uhs today, aren't I? I don't know why. Because I have to keep turning my head. I've got 2 laptops going today doing the Whizbanger show. I probably should just move my mic. All right, I'm Sir Whizbanger, your host of the most, and you are tuned into the Subterranean Soundwaves, and that was LowMad from Belgium with the track Kaleidoscope Dreams. Probably mislabeled as Doom because they're really, to me, they're kind of punk. And then I saw their handle, and I'm like, okay, well, LowMad Punks on Instagram and Facebook. But they do have kind of a Doom kind of vibe, right? I don't know. It's good music, and that's all we care about here on the Whizbanger Show. Is it good? It's on. Pvriah with Mammoth Stop, top of that set. I got this from Gary over at San PR, and they can be found on Linktree at Pvriah. This was a single. Oh my goodness! Wait a second. I always do this. Isn't there always one band, sometimes more, where I'm like, oops, I forgot to add that album information. So this is their self-titled album, and it came out in 2023. Yeah, June of 2023, self-titled album, and you can pick it up on their Bandcamp page and follow them and engage with them on Facebook and Instagram. Pvriah, Pvriah. All right, where are we going to next here on the Whizbanger Show Subterranean Soundwaves? We're going to Spokane, Washington to hear a band called Heritor, Heritor, with I Can't Tell You. This was a single that was released independently in November of last year. HeritorBand.com, which is where you should engage with this band, and you can pick up their music on Bandcamp and follow and engage with them on Facebook and Instagram. I'm Sarah Whizbanger, your host of the most, bringing you a Subterranean Soundwaves edition featuring all underground independent bands. Today, one of my favorite shows to do. Thanks so much for tuning in and hanging out with me. I sure do appreciate y'all's company. Don't forget to engage with these bands and tell them that Sarah Whizbanger sent ya. heavier by the minute right here on the Whizbanger Show Subterranean Soundwaves edition. Hang on, I'm actually going to move my mic. That's much better. Hopefully that whole first half of the show didn't sound like crap. That was a band from Montreal, Quebec. Hey, back to Quebec. That's like 3 Quebec bands in the last 2 weeks. That might be a first. They're called Burning Sanctum, and I played the track for you, Doomed Caravan. And this was released in Halloween of last year, another Halloween release called Eternal, their album called Eternal Acquisition of Souls. You can engage with this band, pick up their music, follow them, like them, and send them Sarah Whizbanger sent you by going to Burning Sanctum on Bandcamp, burningsanctum.ca for Canada, Instagram and Facebook, Burning Sanctum. Had an interesting interaction with this band, so I try to email all the bands to let them know that something's coming, and I get to like 2 bands and I'm like, I can't do it, because then the exchanges started and we were talking and I'm like, I'm teaching 8 classes this quarter. I need to, like, I have too much work. It's insane. So but this was one of the bands that I reached out to. And so we chatted and they said thank you. And I said, no problem. Thank you for your music. You're awesome. And then they were like, yeah, where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And they were like, oh, you would love to tour the Bay Area. And I said, well, let me hook you up with some intel about some of the cool venues that I know people at, or I know people that know people at, that can get you a show there. So I sent them this huge list on Instagram and the fucking thing disappeared. Oh. So I had to do it all over again because I said I would. And I'm a guy of my word. I always do what I say I'm going to do. So I did it this morning. So that was fun. I still feel good about it. I like sharing things with people. And I like being supportive of the music out there. And anything that I can do to support you people, you know I'm going to do it because you help me. So there you go. Bed beneath me today is John Carpenter's Lost Themes. You're currently listening to Domain. And it can be picked up on Bandcamp. So there you go. Okay. Wait, I lost it. Okay, yes. burningsanctum.ca for Canada there, and you could also engage with them. Tell them you saw them, heard them on the Whizbanger Show, and thank you. Okay, top of that set was Heritor from Spokane, Washington with I Can't Tell You. That was a single that was released independently of November of last year. Heritor Band, Heritor Band. Heritor on Bandcamp, Heritor Band on Facebook and Instagram. Go and check these cats out, would ya? Next up, we are going to Oklahoma. Hey, that's not too far from me. Tulsa, Oklahoma, with a band called Glórach. I'm going to figure out how to say that, and then when I come back, I'll let you know. It's got an accent grand over the O, so I have no idea what it's not an umlaut. So it ain't there for decoration, if you know what I'm saying. I'll figure it out, and then I'll let you know. I'm going to play the track for you, The Mask of Satan. Oh, I love this band. They're so much fun. Hey, another Halloween release of last year, Bong Rip. Glórach or Glórach or whatever they're pronounced, and I promise you I will try to do my best and come back and tell you what it's the correct pronunciation. They're on Bandcamp, Instagram, and Facebook, and you can find them by toggling into the search bar, Glorach. Here's The Mask of Satan, and I'm Sarah Whizbanger, your host with the most, and you're tuned into the Whizbanger Show podcast. Streaming from everywhere or nowhere on SoundCloud. For now, more later to come, hopefully on Spotify. God, that'd be awesome, right? And anyway, yes. And away we go. Subterranean Soundwaves edition featuring all underground independent bands on the Whizbanger Show.
I who repudiate you, and in the name of Satan I place a curse upon you. Go ahead. Tie me down to the stake, but you will never escape my hunger nor that of Satan.
winding on down here on the Whizbanger Show. I'm Sarah Whizbanger, your host for the most. You're tuned into the Subterranean Soundwaves edition, releasing one day earlier than usual so I can participate, and hopefully you can participate too, in the economic blackout scheduled for February 28th, which is tomorrow. All right, that was Ultra Death Cult from Pennsylvania with Not For Nothing, one of my favorite expressions. And that album just released. Hey, it's our first 2025 release. 2025, January 4th. That's my friend Yana's birthday. We both turned 55. Or I'm 5 days older than her. She has liked to remind me our entire life. She's my oldest friend. We've known each other since we were babies. And as soon as she could articulate a tease, she said, I'm 5 days younger than you. You will always be older than me. So there you go. And now that we're in our 50s, she's like, what's up, old lady? I'm like, yeah, okay. But anyway, January 4th is also the day that End Times Are Good Times was released independently from Ultra Death Cult. And you can find them on Bandcamp and Facebook and Instagram as well at Ultra Death Cult. Not For Nothing off End Times Are Good Times, released in January of this year. Top of the set, Glórach. There are 3 different pronunciations for this Irish word, which means loud, noisy, vocal, and voiced. Perfect for a metal band name, right? Perfect. Okay, so that I had to look it up. There are 3 different ways to pronounce it. This is the one I can do. Glórach. It sounds Klingon. I'm such a dork. Mask of Satan. Oh, I'm the dork. This is a band singing a song called The Mask of Satan. I stand corrected. They're from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and their album Bong Rip, released on Halloween of last year. Do you love them? Because I do. You're welcome. Go interact with this band. Tell them you heard them first or again on the Whizbanger Show. And they're at Instagram, Facebook, and Bandcamp at Glórach, Glorach. Here comes your band of the week, Whizbanger of the week with Teleost. I should have asked these fuckers how to pronounce their band name, because we've been chatting this week, but there you go. So I'm going to go with Teleost with Forget. They're from Scotland, Glasgow. They're independent, obviously. And their album 3 Originals released independently on the 3rd of January this year. Teleost band, Teleost. And they can be found on Bandcamp, Facebook, Instagram, and Linktree. Go tell these folks that you heard them on the Whizbanger Show, because they're waiting to hear from you. They're waiting to hear from you. I promise you that. Thank you so much. I'll be back to say goodnight in just a few minutes. Take it easy, y'all. Just wait. I'm not saying goodbye. There's more music. A lot more. But I am going to say goodnight in a little bit. Here we go. Here is Teleost with Forget. Thank you so much for tuning into the Whizbanger Show today. that was a fun show. I'm so glad to be back. I took that time off, and I think my brain and my body, like, and my spirit, like, really needed the break. But it was hard to do that. I missed you guys. I missed doing the show. I missed interacting with people. But like I said, I needed the break, and I'm glad to be back. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Next week, we're doing the Bandcamp Friday Pre-Funk Edition. I was trying not to burp. Excuse me, it's stuck in there. Maybe it'll come out before. What a way to end the show! A lodged belch in my throat. Welcome to the Whizbanger Show, y'all. You're welcome, and I apologize. All right, I'm Sarah Whizbanger, your host with the most. Let me tell you who you heard, who you're going to go out with, and then I'm going to see you next week. Coldspine was from Rhineland, Germany. This was the title track to their God damn it. December 2024 release, Nullpunkt, independent. Coldspine on Bandcamp, Coldspine Doom Core on Facebook and Instagram. Please go and interact with this band and all the bands you heard today. Teleost from Glasgow, Scotland, with Forget. They were my Whizbanger of the week this week, and their album 3 Originals released independently this month, or last month, January 3rd this year. Teleost Band, Teleost, on Bandcamp, Facebook, Instagram, and Linktree. Teleost Band, Teleost. I think that's how it's lodged in my brain now, because I just repeated it. All right, we're going to LA, Los Angeles, California, USA, to hear a band called Foretold, who also was very appreciative of me reaching out. Those are the 3 bands I reached out to, was Foretold and Teleost and what was the other one I shared the story with you about? Who was it? Now I'm forgetting. No. Burning Sanctum. I reached out to those 3 bands because those are the first bands on my list for the show today. And then I was like, overwhelmed because I want to talk to people, but then I just don't have that much time. But I do always try to, especially when I do these independent shows, I try to reach out to all the bands. So there you go. Anyway, Foretold was one of them. They're awesome. And I think you will agree. They are from Los Angeles. This album is a self-titled album released in October of last year. Foretold 1, the number 1 on Bandcamp, Facebook, and Instagram, Foretold Band. And I'm going to play the track and leave you. We're going to outro this together with Bewitched and Rotting. And I hope you get up and dance. Do some housework, a little yoga to this wonderful band called Foretold from Los Angeles. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and hanging out with me and listening to the Subterranean Soundwaves edition. I sure do appreciate y'all's company. I want you to go out and do... I have a new thing now. Kindness activism. Kindness activism, because everybody needs radical kindness. And I want you all to participate with me in the movement of radical kindness. A la the Whizbanger Show. Go do something extra nice for somebody. Don't just smile at somebody or, whatever. Compliment somebody. Buy somebody a drink. Talk to somebody who's unhoused. Have conversations with people. Conversations with strangers, man. It's a underrated, wonderful, beautiful way to interact with one another. The world is in a shit-fired dumpster garbage fire thing. We need to help each other out. We need to be there for one another. We need to support one another. So go practice radical kindness. Go practice kindness activism. And then tell me what you did. And I think that was cool. Maybe we'll do a show about radical activism or radical kindness. Kindness activism. I got words, man, even though they're all in a salad together. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and hanging out with me. I don't want to hear from anybody tomorrow. You won't be hearing from me tomorrow. Tomorrow is an economic blackout. I will be participating in that gladly, sitting around and reading a book and smoking a doobie. That sounds about right for me. Actually, no, I do have to go to work, but I won't be engaging in Facebook and all that stuff, and I won't be buying anything. which means I got to go to the grocery store today. Next week, I'll try to remember to share a really cool grocery store story with you all that got me thinking about kindness activism. Go hug a tree. Practice radical kindness to yourself and to others. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I'll talk to you all next week for the Bandcamp Friday pre-funk edition, which will release probably on Wednesday of next week. Thank you so much, everybody. See you on the flippity flip. Later.
Imka et amtak kada, amtak it karnak, rumtak gester, im tohab it karnak. Edam notap ek emka nebukati. Return, O Ka, the double, O Ba, the soul. How strong, O Ab, the heart. Make supple the limbs and strong the sinews. Refill, O my soul, this heart with tenderness, that ye may walk again the land of Kem in all thy strength and beauty, and wear once more the Uraret. Through me, guide this thy servant on his appointed task. Go now, go and destroy those who desecrated the tomb of our princess. Those unbelievers who gazed upon her long dead face. Go and let the spirit of Karnak, our god,